Hello everyone, it's Natasha from Treasure Books. Welcome to another 15-minute challenge where I randomly pull out things from my scraps box in which I throw scraps and leftovers from projects. So I'm going to pull out a few pieces blindly and then create something just with those pieces in a frame of 15 minutes, and I will speed it up for you guys. Let's begin. So these are the things that I have pulled out. I have some materials, fabrics, and a few interesting pieces that I can use, and some leftover papers and stuff like that. So now I'm going to start my 15 minutes and see what will emerge. Let's begin. So the first thing that came to me is cutting out. I can see I've cut out a piece here already. So I just feel like maybe cutting out a little piece of fabric, and then maybe I can make some sort of a tag or something like that with it. So I'm just going to cut it out and see where it takes me. So now I'm thinking maybe, I don't know, I could layer it somehow, you know. If I had some sort of an image, I can, you know, pop an image there and make it a little front piece or piece for, this looks cool, for the front of my journal or something like that. I'm just playing around. Oh, like something like that. I feel like I need maybe something more. Oh, this would look quite nice. I like this. So now I want to just sew it all together. So now the challenge is getting this to my sewing machine without moving anything. All right, here we go. All right, here we go. So I only had the brown thread in my sewing machine. So that kind of, it would have been nicer if it wasn't brown on this beautiful white lace up the top, but that's okay. And now I feel like I want to make this into a journaling spot. I don't have anything that I pulled out from here, so I'm going to go ahead and break some rules and pull out a little piece from my little scraps, you know, other scraps. So maybe something like this. All right, this one's better. I'm going to use this one. I'm going to go and sew that. All right, here we go. I like it. So I'm just going to cut this, and it's messy and it's silly. I like it. How much time have I got? 6 minutes. So I can do something else. I want to do something with these. So these are all left over from some project or another, because why would you throw out perfectly nice little square pieces of paper or rectangle or whatever when they can be used? They can be used for something. So maybe I can make something. I can make a little booklet. Maybe I can punch a hole here and then it can be a little notebook, or I could put an eyelet there, or let's see, I can just sew that straight on, or I can even maybe make something like this. Something like this, like a little cover for a booklet, or maybe just doesn't have to be all the way. So maybe I can just do this. Yeah, I'm gonna go and sew right through this and then cut the excess off. So unbelievably, I've just run out of thread just when I'm in the middle of doing things. So let's have a look. Oh, this would have been nice. Anyway, I want to cut this, so maybe I'll just cut it a little bit. I really wanted this here, and I ran out of thread. But anyway, and I cut this too short, which is fine because I can always do this. That didn't work. That's the thing with the whole 15-minute challenge. I say it's a 15-minute challenge, but it's always longer than 15 minutes because I get inspired and then I get ideas and then I run out of thread and then I have to rethread. And then that takes time, and then I tell myself, well, I had to rethread, so now I can give myself another 15 minutes, and then another 15 minutes or 5 or whatever passes, and then I think, you know what, I can do this for as long as I want, if I want. Here's my little booklet, And it just needs something there. But maybe I can use a little brad, maybe something like this. I'm just gonna go with this. How would this look? Much nicer. I actually can't let this go. I'm going to glue it on. I would sew it on, but I ran out of thread and I'm filming, so that would just be another thing that I have to do now. So I'm just going to glue this on. And then I'm going to pop the brad through right somewhere here in the middle. Okay. So there's my 15 minutes. Well, theoretically, I have completed 2 little things in 15 minutes. But there's just a few little final touches that I want to do to these 2 pieces. So this would look nice if I round some corners. And I'm, you know, a little bit bothered by the creases here. So you're going to think that I'm crazy. And it's probably because I am crazy. But I'm just not a fan of those creases. So I'm going to straighten them or iron them with my hair straightener. I actually don't use this hair straightener for my hair. I use it for ribbons and things like this. When I need to iron a little bit of fabric, my iron is all the way upstairs, and you know I have to get it out and all that sort of stuff. So it's really handy to have my hair straightener here when I need to quickly iron something out, like some little pieces like this, if I need to iron them out, or you know, if I have some ribbon and stuff like that. There we go. Okay, here is my journal that is a work in progress that I'm currently making. So I mean, look how beautifully this goes together. It just looks so pretty. And even if, you know, even if it's like on a cover of a journal, just a few pieces put together and without too much thought, you know, and it looks quite nice. So something like that, or maybe it can be clipped into a page. Maybe clipped into a page with a little charm here, something like that. And then that becomes a little journaling spot. You can write a date, you can write some quote of the day, or you know, whatever, or you know, put into pockets. I mean, so many things that we can do this with this, as usual with this craft. So it can go into a pocket like so. Very, very pretty. I think the thing is, once you start putting things together, you know, it's not looking great. As you're working on a project, it's not looking great. As it becomes part of something bigger, of part of a whole, if that makes sense, it just works. I hope I'm making some sense. Or a little booklet can go in here like this, in a little pocket like that, or even better, maybe something like this, you know, so it can be, oh, look at this, dare to be different. It can just be like this. I like it. I hope you like it. I hope you feel inspired. Get into your scraps. Look at this. Maybe not this. So all little scraps kept, and even this probably I can keep, and it can go on top of a tag. Here we go. This is like a little, I'll do something with that next time. You know, it can go on top of, here's another one. Oh, I've got this too. Maybe I can make one more. Will you stick around? Maybe I'll make a different one this time. Maybe we can grab this piece of paper and fold it in half. Maybe I can fold it in half and then put it on. This is just cut out from some sort of a catalog. So maybe I can fold it in half. Oh, but I ran out of thread. I just remembered. Maybe I can pop this underneath, but it's not straight. It's a little bit crooked. So let me rectify that situation. Pop that in there. Good. And then pop this over the top. I don't know. Let's see. I'm going to take it to my sewing machine. Here we go. I had to rethread the machine, but that's okay. Let's see how this is going to look. I like it. It's pretty cool. Let me see if I've got something on my desk. I've got this on my desk. I've got this from pulling it out before, so I don't know. We don't want to overthink things, do we? Oh, it's a tough one. Here we go. That's the back. I really should have made this paper my front, but I didn't. So, looks very cute. Okay, here we go. I'm quite happy with what has come out of this 15-minute sesh, and I love these. I especially like these two together. So it's really fun doing these challenges, because you never know what you're going to get at the end. I hope you guys feel inspired. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!